Greetings, cyberdogs and citizens of the internet. This is ReNDoG coming at you from the Cyberdog Island in this Let's Play Minecraft Agrarian Skies 2. And in the background there looks to be a little bit of a witch hiding up in here, man. Damn, that is some frightening ass jazz. That is in fact my freaking brother from another freaking mama in Sweden, Iskal. And man, I was just about to start my intro to this video and he came running up behind me and I seriously thought it was a witch and I thought I was about to die. But welcome back, guys, to episode 2 of this Agrarian Skies 2 series with me, ReNDoG. In the previous episode, we were floundering around this island trying to figure out what to do. And in this episode, my friends, thanks to the help of tons of you cyberdogs out there, I have a pretty good idea of what to do to stabilize our freaking food issues that we are having right now, and I also know what to do as the next step in completing some more quests in the book. So without further ado, my friends, I hope you got a tasty ass beverage and some crunchy ass snacks, because it is time to play some Agrarian Skies 2. Iskal, bro, what in the what are you up to over there, bro? What in the jazz are you up to, my bro? Oh man, check out this freaking Swedish butthole. Check it, man. He looks like a witch. He is freaking me out. Why do you look like a witch? Oh, he comes with a gift. Oh, that is awesome. All right, hit me up, man. Come on, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. I'm excited. Is that food in his hand? Oh my goodness. What is that in his? Ooh, hello. I'll take that. Crop sticks? Crop sticks? Oh, very nice. I thank you. Oh, man. Iskal, bro. You are the most awesome Swedish man alive. I loves you. Witch cow! Legend! Oh man, that is epic. Iskal's just come and given us a whole bunch of bone meal, some seeds, and some crop sticks. That's gonna help a ton in securing ourselves a little bit of food. Now, plant these sticks on a piece of dirt, then plant the seeds on the sticks. Okay! Oh my goodness, Iskal just vanished in a poof of witchery. Oh man, thank you so much, Iskal. Thank you, bro. You have saved a cyberdog life. And quite literally, guys, because as you can see, we are running out of freaking hunger bars right now, and we actually don't have any food at the moment, and we also don't have a very secure source of food currently, and that is one of my primary tasks for today. And if we crack open our quest book, guys, we can see that we've actually made quite a lot of progress. By the way, the server has been recently updated by one version, which is why everything looks to have sort of reset, and it looks like we're 9% through the Learning to Sky block quest, which is sweet. But check it out. Old McDonald is a quest that I think Iskal has just helped us to solve. Indeed, crop sticks. He's given us some crop sticks now, which gives us seedage and lettuce seed. I'm going to take that seedage, I think, and a raiding hoe. Yeah, I'm going to definitely take a raiding hoe. No idea. I'm assuming that a raiding hoe is going to help us to actually hoe some of these delicious ass seeds. And that means we're going to be able to get some bread in this episode. It was actually one of my primary tasks today, guys, to actually try and find for ourselves a little bit of bread. So this is just a wondrous little bit of help that Iskal has just given us. We also need to make an axe head so that we can cut down these trees in a better way. And I think that the way that we do that is we need one of these things. So we need to basically bind the flint axe head that we made in the previous episode to some sticks in the table, in the pattern table, I think. And how do we do this? Oh no, we don't want that. Tough rod pattern, we definitely don't want that. We want one of these patterns here, a tool binding pattern. I do believe that's exactly what we need. Oh, we actually got some more lettuce seeds also. So that is sweet. Oh man, this episode has started off with the freaking bang, man. This is so awesome. All right, let's head over into our part builder. No, I don't think a part builder is what we need. I think we need a tool station. That's right. And I think we got to stick this in there and the flint axe head there and a binder there. Is that how it works? Oh, wait, here we go. So we select the axe over here. We need the stickage and the tool binder and the flint axe head. Is it like that? Oh, there we go. We don't even need the tool binding pattern. Awesome. We got a flint hatchet, which is epic. Okay, so this flint hatchet, I think, is going to allow us to cut down these trees quicker, which is excellent, guys, because that means that we don't waste a lot of time doing a whole bunch of chopping. Now, there is another thing that I want to make, and this is thanks to you freaking cyberdogs out there who have been helping me out in the comments section below, and I do believe this may be a part of this quest. Yes, strings attached. The first resource beyond wood that you will have to gather is string. There are not, however, any handy sheep or string plants around here. Instead, you will need to make crooks and use the crooks on tree leaves until you get a silkworm. Crooks are... Wait. And did I just read... Until you get a silkworm? A silkworm? I love silkworms, man! That's awesome. We're going to get some silkworms. Okay, so we got to make a crook. Crooks are used on leaves. When a crook is used, leaves drop more saplings and have a chance of dropping a silkworm. That's awesome. All right, so I guess silkworms are going to help us to get silk, obviously. And I think a crook also increases our drop rate of apples, which is also excellent, guys, because we are approaching death quite rapidly right now. And I do believe to create a crook, we need some stick action. So let's get some sticks like this. And I think a crook looks, the pattern looks a little something like this. Is it? Oh, there we go. There's a crook pattern. Thanks to all of you cyberdogs out there who gave me this awesome bit of hint and tippage, man. You guys are doing a fantastic job helping me not to die like a noob in this series, because there's probably going to happen quite a lot. But guys, I've got to tell you, currently, one of my primary goals is to not die at all. And I'm serious when I say this, guys. I'm kind of treating this hardcore series, or this particular beginning of this series, as a hardcore series. I want to be able to basically not die at all, and if I die, I'm going to be really, really sad. So the tension is on, guys. I've just put all of these patterns into this pattern chest, and I'm just trying to keep my inventory kind of nice and sorted out if possible. Let's drop off some lettuce seeds over here. Looks like we are slowly but surely gathering some delicious ingredients, which is excellent. So let's get our basil in there also. 55 basil, man, that is awesome. All right, now we can go to town on our tree leaves with this crook. It's going to give an increased chance of dropping saplings and hopefully an increased chance of dropping apples. Unfortunately, no apples have dropped yet from this particular tree. And while we do a little bit of this leaf grinding, guys, I want to talk a bit about this series. In the previous episode, I was basically just floundering around, as I said earlier, trying to figure out exactly what we're supposed to be doing. And with the help of you cyberdogs, and of course with the help of my fellow skylords like Iskall giving me a few resources here and there, I have been able to kind of get my head around what Skyblock is all about. And I know that it is crazy to some of you guys that I've never played Skyblock before, but you know, it is the absolute truth, guys. I'm a Skyblock noob. But what this whole server is about, maybe you guys have just joined me, maybe you are also as confused as I am about what in the jazz is actually going on around here. This is a Skyblock server that is based on the Agrarian Skies 2 mod pack, but it's not really a mod pack. It's basically like a game modification of Minecraft. Even though it is Minecraft, we are playing Minecraft in a completely different way to what we normally would play Minecraft. And this is a pack that was put together by Jaded and the crew, and then Meatylock, who is one of the members on the server, has made for us this sort of custom map, which is awesome. And he's built for us, all of the guys on the server, he's built for us an individual little island to start on. So that is, we are basically now on the Cyberdog island right here. This is my own personal island, which I am building up. And what I'm doing here, guys, is I just want to make a little wooden platform. I'm holding shift with all the strength that I have in my pinky finger over here, guys, so we don't drop to our death over here. But I just want to make a little platform so that we don't lose any saplings or any apples to wastage as we break these leaves. Let's just make sure that, you know, we play as efficiently as we possibly can, because that is basically where we're at, guys. We are 2 hunger bars down, 2.5 hunger bars down from death, and right now every single bit of resource that we can gather counts, and that includes every single freaking apple that we can get, man. But it doesn't look like any apples are dropping, even though we are cooking the jazz out of these things. No apples are dropping, and man, if Escal didn't just come and give us some seeds, I think things would be looking kind of bleak for us right now. Absolutely no apples coming out of this tree, unfortunately. I think I'm going to have to move on quite quickly, though, because I need to get an apple really, really quickly. There goes our first crook. That has just bit the freaking dust. All right, let's rock our second crook. Let's see if we can get any delicious apple goodness out of here. Just more basil, man. I wish we could munch on this basil. Although I don't think basil would be very nutritious in real life, even though it is a tasty-ass herb. I don't think it would be giving us much nutrition. Nothing out of that tree either, guys. We basically just... Okay, this is getting serious now. I think we're going to have to call for drastic measures. I think we're going to have to pick up some of this dirt and basically try and grow some crops. I'm going to pick up this block of dirt. It is kind of just floating around right now. And let's put this block of dirt in the middle like this. And let's use Escal's crop sticks. Let's see if we can actually grow some croppage. Oh, no. I think we have to hoe the soil first, right? So let's use the raiding hoe here. Let's hoe the soil. Okay, sweet. We can get the crops. Oh, excellent. The crop sticks are installed. And let's get some seeds. Oh, my goodness. Has Escal given us some badass seeds over here? These are the normal seeds we got from the quest book. But Escal's given us growth 10, gain 10, strength 10. Wow, I have no idea what those seeds are, but that looks like an absolutely freaking imbalanced seeds going on over there. I wonder what is going on Iskal's island, man. He must be kicking some serious butthole in this particular series. Let's grow these crops all the way to maturation, break them, and what did we get? We got 4 wheat. We got 4 wheat. That is basically 1 bit of bread from 3 bone meal. So that is absolutely excellent. Let's do that again, shall we? Let's get those delicious sweet ass seeds growing again in there. And let's bone meal these suckers. Now, how can I get... Oh no, there we go. Okay, so that's fine. We got another 4 wheat. Oh my goodness. These are the most busted ass seeds ever. These are like the most imber seeds of all freaking time right now, man. I am so happy because, guys, I gotta be honest with you. I honestly thought that in today's episode I was gonna die, and the Cyberdog Nation was gonna facepalm hard. And luckily, Escal has come to our rescue here by giving us a nice source of food. I don't want to use all of my bone meal though, so why don't we just pick up another batch of wheat? Oh my goodness, we are running out of life bars, or out of hunger bars right here. We got a silkworm, look at it, it's so cute. Oh man, check out the silkworm. Check it out. It's even got a little green face. Oh, that is awesome. Anyway, I've been distracted and death is approaching. So let's plant the seeds. We'll let them grow naturally, I think. And in the meantime, let's head over to our crafting table and make for ourselves some delicious bread. Oh my goodness, look at this nourishing light meal. I'll have some of that in the belly. Now guys, if you have a look at my my health bars, you can see that there's a kind of gray bar over that also. And that gray bar represents something else. I think it represents the sustainability of the food. So you're hungry, but that sort of gray bar represents how full you are. I think that's how it works. I could be completely wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that is how that particular mechanism works. So what we want to be doing is increasing that gray bar or decreasing that gray bar at the same time, of course, supplementing our food bar and eating as much food as we possibly can. But I tell you what I'm going to do now, guys. I'm just going to make a ridiculous amount of crooks, and I'm going to harvest the living jazz out of all of these trees and try to get as many resources as I possibly can over the next 10 minutes or so. I'm going to bring you guys back once I have harvested all of these trees, and we can move on to the next part of our quest book, which I believe is, if we go into our quest book, let's have a look. What are we actually doing next? We've claimed this one, so we finished this one. I think the next one is going to be strings attached. No, have we finished this one? Oh, we need to get string. So the next part of our quest in this episode, guys, is going to be to get string. A task where the player needs specific items. Yes. And that is what we're going to be doing next. So I will see you guys in a second. Alright my friends, welcome back. I have just been crooking the jazz out of all of these trees around here and things are going pretty well. Managed to pick up 4 silkworms, an apple, a whole bunch of freaking basil, and check how lucky we got over here, guys. We actually managed to grow a giant oakwood tree, which is obviously, for the same amount of bone meal that you would use to create a normal little tree, we managed to use the same amount of bone meal to make a giant tree, which is obviously giving us way more resources than we would usually get from a tree. So that is absolutely sweet. And what I have also started doing, guys, is starting to build what I'm going to call efficiency platforms. And I've got some really cool ideas for these platforms. Now, Agrarian Skies 2, or I suppose Skyblock in general, is all about the efficient usage of the materials that you have to hand. And you are trying to be efficient by using the mods that you have installed in the actual game pack. So if we have a look at the mods that we have got quite a few. Oh, here we go. Here are all the mods. So we can see that there's a ton of mods in here. Agricraft, Applied Energistics, Automagi, Autopacker, Bagginses, Baubles, Big Reactors. Oh man, and the list goes on and on and on. And all of these different mods give us the tools that we need to be able to survive on this Skyblock world. And basically, this isn't Minecraft as we know it, man. This is basically like a mini game, but it's not a mini game. It's a giant game. And of course, it is absolutely freaking massive. Just by the amount of mods that are installed there, guys, you can see that we have a ridiculous amount of learning to do. I mean, we're going to have to learn like 40 mods or something like that. But the very first few mods that we're working with are going to be mods focused on getting us a food supply, and mods focused on helping us to create items out of nothing. And I do believe the mod that we're going to be probably focusing on in the beginning is called I think it's called Ex Nihilo, something like that. There we go, Ex Nihilo, right? And what Ex Nihilo means is something from nothing. And you can see all of these blocks in Ex Nihilo are going to help us create things from nothing. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing in today's episode. We're going to be starting that particular task. And this is just such an interesting game pack because there's just so many different routes that you can take. And I guess the Skyblock pros probably have some super advanced ways to generate early food, generate early things. But as noobs, what we can do is try and be as efficient as possible. And even just from the very beginning, we can employ strategies that are going to help us out. For example, never running and jumping as little as humanly possible. And let me tell you something, guys, as a seasoned Minecraft survival player, running and jumping is basically like our bread and butter, right? I mean, when you play Minecraft survival, you run and jump like nobody's business. And in in Agrarian Skies 2, you have to basically unteach yourself running and unteach yourself jumping. You got to stop running. You got to stop jumping all over the place, because every single bit of hunger counts. Every single little bit of energy that you expend is energy that you need to get from somewhere, and it's just absolutely insane. I really, really like this part of the mod. But over the next, I don't know, half an hour or so, guys, I'm going to start setting up our efficiency platforms over here. Once I've taken down this tree, this giant tree, which is taking me much longer to take down than I thought it would, but once the sucker is down and harvested, I'll bring you guys back to explain exactly what I want to do inside or on top of these efficiency platforms. Alright, welcome back my friends. I have been hard at work grinding those trees all the way around the CyberDog Island here. I've replanted some of the saplings. This tree's already sprouted, which is excellent. And I've also built up some of our efficiency platforms over here. And what I'm going to do, guys, is explain exactly what these efficiency platforms are. I've also installed some stairs that we're going to be able to climb up to get to the efficiency platforms. And that is, of course, to help us be as efficient as possible. Because as I was explaining earlier, every single time we jump, every single time we run, every single time we do anything, we expend energy, and that is one more hunger bar that we basically need to replenish. So I'm going to try and make our island as efficient as possible for traveling, and that's what these stairs do. And the second thing that I want to do, guys, is basically more for myself more than anything else, is to make these efficiency platforms mod specific, or maybe not mod specific, more like task specific, so that I can start to learn what this mod pack is all about and what we need to be able to do to be able to survive on this island, to be able to play as best as we possibly can. So the idea that I had was, on this efficiency platform that we have over here, for example, we could install all of these different stations that we had in the center of our island. So here we can stick what is this thing again? The crafting station. Here we can stick the tool station, the stencil table, and the part builder. And I suppose we can also stick a chest there. Are there any chests in our chests right now that we could possibly pick up? No, I don't think so. So why don't we just make for ourselves another little chest that doesn't look like that. It actually looks like that. There we go. And I want to make some signs also. Maybe that could be pretty cool to help us label what the different stations are. So let's make a couple sets of signs like that. That's looking pretty good. And let's get a chest over there. Now, are we going to be able to put the signs on the bottom like this? Yes, we are. Okay, that's very awesome. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because we don't want to add... Oh my goodness, I'm just noobing out here with the signage. We don't want to add anywhere where mobs can spawn at night, and that's why I've made the top part of this backing out of slabs, and that's why I've made all of the platforms out of slabs too, because mobs can't spawn on the slabbage, and that means when the sun goes down, we of course don't have any torches or any light outside of the boundaries of our island right now. So, I just want to make sure that nothing is going to spawn. So this efficiency platform over here is going to be for all of our little stations, and let's have a look. This is the Tinker table, so let's get that signed up. Tinker table. And that means that I don't have to, right click these things over and over again when I'm trying to figure out what they are. This, of course, is the tool station, so let's get this one labeled tool station. All right, that's looking pretty awesome. And this one is the stencil table. Oh, you know what we do need over here, actually, guys, is the stencil chest or whatever it is, right? Stencil table. And this one over here is the part builder. All right, there we go. So already I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable with what I'm doing here, because now I know exactly what all of this jazz is. You know what? I'm actually going to pick this chest up and put the stencil chest here. I think that's going to work quite nicely. It's this thing, isn't it? What is this thing called? The pattern chest. That's my bad. Yeah, the pattern chest. So let's stick the pattern chest over there. Like that. All right, looking pretty awesome. And I suppose what we could do also is add some rails just to make this thing as safe as humanly possible too. So let's just get the slabbage down. Oh my goodness, that I can see the health smoke coming out of my butthole right now, man. That means I am basically starving. Looks like we're gonna have to make a little bit more bread. It looks like Iskal's crops aren't growing that quickly. But let me get this platform set up, guys. I'll bring you back in a second. Alright, welcome back, my friends. I'm just using some witchcraftery over here to grow some more Iskal wheat so that we can get some bread, man, because I'm pretty close to starving right now. Just been setting up some more of these efficiency platforms, and man, am I super excited to get this done. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Check it out, man. We can actually make 5 pieces of bread now, which is excellent. Let's get munching. Sweet. I think, are we going to be able to get full health from this bread? Yes, we are. This is awesome. That should be an achievement, man. We should get an open inventory slot for that jazz. But guys, what I want to do now is basically set up another efficiency platform over here that's going to be for croppage. And we've got these 4 blocks of dirt that we got from the beginning of the series. It was a part of our starting inventory, and I kind of want to get them set up here in this efficiency platform. And once we manage to make some more dirt, we'll be able to put another 2 here and also get some more seeds. I think we can make a little bit more crop sticks also. And even though these seeds that we have here are kind of janky, I kind of want to plant them. Can we actually plant lettuce seeds? I don't know. Let's give it a go, man. Let's give it a go. I think let's make a few more crop sticks also, and I think we make crop sticks like this, if I remember from Feed the Beast. Is this how we make crop sticks? No? Crop sticks? Crop sticks? Ah, there we go. All right, so the recipe for crop sticks is slightly different to what I remember, but there we go. 4 crop sticks. Okay, we can get quite a lot of crop sticks for the use of sticks. I know that I'm probably not being the most efficient with my wood, and it might come back to bite me in the end, but at the moment I'm quite happy just to plod on and use our wood as required. Right, let's get our crop sticks up like this, and I'm going to plant my seeds like this. And can we plant lettuce here? Yes, we can. All right, so we'll plant the lettuce there. And I think what I'm going to try and do is crossbreed into these seeds over here. I'm going to have to grow these seeds all the way up, though. That's not growing. Is that because of the lettuce? It might be because it's night, actually. Oh my goodness, I just wasted a ridiculous amount of bone meal there. That is actually my bad. But I'm going to add these cross beams like this. Oh, is that not actually working? All right, I'm absolutely noobing out here with this crop growing. I'm going to have to look more into this. I think it's slightly different to what I remember. But there we go, guys. I'm going to let that grow away. That's looking kind of awesome. And that's going to be for now, it's going to be our food generation efficiency platform. Over here, we've got our stencil and station efficiency platform. And then on this platform over here, I want to make a water gathering platform. And as you guys have probably noticed, we don't have any water around here at all, which is kind of unfortunate. But we do know that it rains quite a lot around here. And guess what, guys? We can actually gather the rainwater in things called buckets, which is absolutely awesome. It looks like I'm going to be using the last bit of bone meal that I have here, guys, to grow these trees, because we need to now move on to the next part of our quest book. If we crack this sucker open, see what we're working with, we need to get some string. Now, I don't think it really tells us in the book how exactly to get string, but what we have managed to do is gather a whole bunch of silkworms, right? And man, I love silkworms. For those of you guys who watch my Minecraft survival series, I have an entire island dedicated to silkworms called the Silkworm Gang Island. So to be able to play with silkworms in this mod pack is absolutely epic. But check what else is epic, guys. Number one, we've managed to just grow another giant oak tree, so that is epic. Man, that is awesome. And what we can actually do is infest these trees with silkworms. Check it out. We're going to right click on one of these leaves. The silkworm has now entered in there, and it's slowly starting to munch on those delicious new shoots and all of those delicious leaves, and it's basically going to infest this entire tree with its silkworm goodness. And when we harvest those infested leaves with a crook, we will have a chance to drop silk, and we're going to be using the silk to make some interesting items and interesting tools that are going to be able to help us advance in this Agrarian Skies 2 series. But man, that is actually a beautiful tree. I don't really want to break it down. It looks so awesome. But there we go, guys. That's looking absolutely sweet, and we are basically running out of wood. I think I have one more stack of wood around here somewhere. Yeah, we've got another stack of wood. So what I want to do now, guys, is just finish off the last efficiency platform here for today, and I will bring you back on the other side of this plan once I've made a little bit more fencage and I've set up that sweet ass little platform. Okay, welcome back, my friends. Look at my little silkworms, man. They are doing their business, infecting this tree with their silky goodness. Looks like all of the trees around here are slowly being infected. What in the jazz happened here, man? Looks like the silkworms actually killed a load of leaves over there. That's not very good. But our trees are slowly becoming infected, which is sweet, guys. Just managed to set up this efficiency platform over here. And what we're going to be doing here is using some barrels to capture water, which I just think is an absolutely awesome concept that we can actually, it's getting something from nothing, right? And in this case, we are getting water sources from rain, which is obviously a naturally occurring thing in Minecraft. And I think we need to make oak barrels, which looks a little something like this. Very, very easy to make, actually. Just a bit of oak slabbage on the side and some oak wood planks along the side. That's going to make for us a whole bunch of barrels. I think I'm going to make like 5 of these barrels. Yeah, let's make 5 of those barrels, and I think we might even need to make a few more, actually, because we can. I believe, use barrels for other things too. So why don't we make a few more barrels? I can't believe I'm actually almost out of wood, man. I feel like I've been grinding wood for at least an hour, but I've pretty much used most of it now, which is fine, I suppose. Let's make another 5 or 6 barrels like this. And man, it looks like saplings are just dropping out of this tree for some reason. I'm gonna pick those saplings up. Thank you. All right, let's head over to this efficiency platform over here, guys. I'm gonna install these barrels like so, and these barrels are going to be capturing water for us, which is absolutely sweet. And I think could probably set up, well, I'm actually going to use the other barrels for something else on this efficiency platform over here, I think. But for now, I think we're making pretty good headway. Let's just make sure that we keep on track by checking back at our quest book. We're still trying to get string. It's going to give us a spawn sheep egg, which I've been told is not a good idea. Or we can get sugarcane seeds or seeds. I think I'm going to pick up the sugarcane seeds, diversify our our sweet ass ingredients list that we're currently growing at the moment. We've got like some basil, we've got some seeds, we've got some wheat. We're going to be able to make some tasty ass jazz, man. But I think these trees are almost completely infected. Why don't we see if we can actually pick up some string from this small tree over here? Now, the only thing that worries me, oh, you can see the string is already falling. That is awesome. The only thing that is worrying me, guys, is that we are running out of bone meal. And I think what we're going to have to do is an idea that one of you cyberdogs gave me in the comment section of the previous video, and that is to make a dark room mob spawner on our island somewhere, and that will hopefully be able to spawn some skeletons, and then we need to find a nice efficient way to kill them so we can get their bones and get some more bone meal, because at the moment we are, I think, practically out of bone meal. We've got 7 more bone meal left, which means our trees are now growing naturally, which is kind of unfortunate. We also still need to find a way, guys, to get a consistent source of dirt. And the reason that I want to get a consistent source of dirt is because I have a really cool idea for this island. Basically, by the end of this series, I want to turn this entire island into, I want this entire section of the island to be underground. I want to make a giant dirt island that's going to span the circumference of our starting location here. And in the core of that island will be this little starting location. And on the top of that island, we will make a beautiful little place for the cyberdogs. We'll make houses and I don't know, maybe we'll make like a little headquarters, an Agrarian Skies 2 headquarters for the cyberdogs. And beneath all of that will be our humble beginnings where we began over here. And the way that we're going to be making dirt is by utilizing things called sieves, but that is something we're going to start playing around with in the next episode, guys. For now, I just want to get my strings attached achievement, which is epic. I'm gonna pick some sugarcane seeds for us. I thank you very much for those. And that looks like it's going to crack open a whole bunch of chests for us. We've got resource grind over here. This is going to get us some cobblestone, which is excellent. And there's some fishing, looks like it. And there is sieving, which is what I've just mentioned. We're going to be doing this in the next episode, I think. And we're going to be able to pick a crossbow or a pick of writing or a crossbow of sorrow. Those seem like some really awesome rewards. Looks like there's some food down in this direction too. So a lot of options for us in the next episode, my friends. I suppose now for the next hour or so, oh, and check it out. Here's this sheep egg. I have been told by many sources, reliable sources at that, to not spawn the sheep. Apparently the sheep is not a very happy sheep and will probably kick my butt. And by probably I mean the sheep will wreck me. Something fierce. So I'm gonna just leave that sheep in its egg for now, I think. And check it out, our delicious ass wheat is growing. Hopefully our lettuce is growing also. And I think things are looking pretty good on the Cyberdog Island here on the Agrarian Skies 2 server, guys. We've got our little stencil and tool station efficiency platform set up. We've got our silkworms growing and getting nice and fat and juicy inside of our trees. And things are looking good, man. I can't believe I've actually survived this particular episode. And I just want to thank old Iskal for helping me out, man. I didn't expect that at all. And he actually said goodbye to you guys. Check it out. He said, all right, buddy, you take care now. Say hi to the Cyberdogs and I see you all later. heart. Oh man, Iskal, I love that guy. But yeah, thanks to Iskal for helping us out in this episode. He's basically jumped us a few steps forward. I think I'm not sure we would have survived this episode without him. So thank you, Witchskull, for your assistance. And yeah, guys, we've got the efficiency platform set up. We've got some delicious wheat growing. We've got silkworms growing inside of our trees. We've managed to finish a couple of quests in today's episode. We have added some stairs around the island to make it more efficient use of energy. And you know what? I'm feeling good, man. I think we're doing pretty well, guys. And I have thoroughly enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys have too. And I seriously just cannot wait to record the next one and to start making some seeds and trying to figure out how to get some cobblestone up in our jazz. Thank you so much for watching this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, you hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you hit that subscribe button. And remember, guys, there are 10 other SkyLords on this server, all with amazing YouTube channels, all making amazing content. And you can go and watch their perspectives. All of the links to their channels in the description box of this video. Anyway, thanks you for watching, guys. This has been ReNDoG playing SkyLords Agrarian Skies 2, and we will see you in the next episode.